The Chicago Business Opportunity Fair is just a few days away. It's a great way for folks looking to start a new business or who need support to get plugged in. With us today is Sheila Morgan, president of the Chicago Minority Supplier Development Council. Thank you, Sheila, for coming in. Appreciate it.
I'm happy to be here.
I can't believe the 49th annual.
Already. 49 years.
Oh my gosh. Tell us a little bit more about this. Now, the gala that you're having that's coming, I should say the fair that's coming up, you've had some pretty special people involved in this before.
We have. So Magic Johnson, pretty special, you'd agree.
Yeah.
Donna Brazil, pretty special, you'd agree. Dr. Ian Smith, pretty special.
Yeah, pretty special, Chicagoan,
Yeah, and this year we're going to have Hill Harper.
Oh, I love it. I love him. Why is this such an attractive organization for folks to be involved in?
Well, you know, when we look at everything that's going on in today's society, what the bottom line is that people really need to be working. We need to be contributing to and growing this economy, and the Business Opportunity Fair is a good place where you can do all of that. The fair started 49 years ago, and it's a part of the Chicago Minority Supplier Development Council. Our role at the council is really to connect minority business owners, diverse businesses, to major buying organizations. When that happens, jobs are created.
Right.
People can feed their families, taxes are paid, economies grow. So it's a really great organization and a great opportunity for people who are in business to connect with people who are in business.
Why aren't there more organizations like this? Because it's so important to connect, to do the networking.
It is. There are organizations similar to the council, but none like the council. So you will see organizations of this type across the country, but the very first Business Opportunity Fair of this type started 49 years ago here in Chicago. And you know, Chicago leads so many different things. It started out of social unrest, and business owners here in Chicago were able to connect with some major buying organizations, Montgomery Ward, United Airlines, Commonwealth Edison, AT&T. In fact, the first fair was held at AT&T. They came together for the purposes of commerce. During that time, there was so much that was going on, and they understood that if we were to survive in Chicago, they needed to have opportunity. Out of that grew today's Business Opportunity Fair.
There are people who don't realize that, aren't there?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Why? Why is it a secret to some folks?
Well, you know, I often use the analogy that supplier diversity or business diversity is very similar to workforce diversity, and everybody's familiar with workforce diversity. We don't often think that there is an active need to diversify your supply chains, but there is. And so I'm not certain why they don't make that connection. Like everything else, business is done with people that they know and, you know, through relationships and that kind of thing. Sometimes they simply don't know the diverse business owners.
Folks who are out there, how do they get involved? How would they become a part of this unit?
Well, they need to call the council.
Okay.
So that's chicagomsdc.org, www.chicagomsdc.org. If they reach out to the council, we'll make the connections. If they go to the website, they can see all of the things that they need to learn about the council and the Business Opportunity Fair as well.
When they come to the fair, what will they see? I'm sorry for cutting you off, but what will they see when they come to the fair?
Lots of things. So what they'll see is they'll see major buying organizations, and so you led right into what I was going to say. So if you're interested, for example, in doing business with a company like BP, BP is there. Any major Fortune 500 company that you could think about, like Allstate, United Airlines, for example, Walgreens, all of those companies are there, and they're looking for they're major buying organizations, and they're looking for diverse businesses that they can do business with.
Right now in particular, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely. Smart companies understanding that it's not just to grow the minority business, but when you work with diverse businesses, you also grow your own bottom line. You buy more than some people do, right? Women make the decisions about
women
you do.
Yeah,
women make the decisions.
Right.
You know, minority population is growing, it's increasing day after day, year after year. You know, we're impacting their ability. If you're Pepsi, you want to sell to everybody, right? You want Pepsi to be able to buy your pop. So it just makes sense. People will say it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do because it's right for your business.
Why Hill Harper? Why is he involved in this?
Well, he's awesome, first of all. He's
cute, too.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah. So you took the words out of my mouth. He's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He has great presence, and he understands the value of entrepreneurism in our country.
So you handpick these folks?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not by happenstance.
Right.
They generally are entrepreneurs themselves, and they are committed to giving back. This is the kind of work that you do that you are pleased to do because you can actually see the results of your labor.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
And it's a labor of love for a lot of folks as well.
Absolutely.
How long have you been involved now, Sheila?
Oh my gosh. So I've been at the council for 10 years
Yeah.
in September. I never thought that I would be there that long. So I've been at the council, but I've actually been in this business probably for over 20 years now. And I say all the time that I am very, very fortunate that my vocation and my avocation are one and the same.
That's
I
fabulous.
love it. I love what I do.
And can folks get tips when they come there? They'll be able to find out ways
Oh
to
my
network
gosh.
and things like
Yes,
that?
absolutely.
Okay.
So we have seminars. We have seminars that talk to people about how to do business with other businesses. We have seminars that talk about, social media is really big.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
be doing a TED Talk on
Wonderful.
the floor so they can get
Okay.
those tips. So something for everybody.
Right. Okay, thank you, Sheila Morgan.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
My pleasure.
The 49th Annual Chicago Business Opportunity Fair takes place April 21st and 22nd at the Hyatt Regency Chicago. For more details, visit, as she said, chicagomsdc.org.